Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can literally 10x your rates as a videographer. And no, I'm not going to tell you to go and buy, any more expensive camera gear. And I'm not going to tell you to invest 50 to 100K and go to film school. And I'm also not going to tell you you need better, work, better quality. I'm sure you already have a beautiful portfolio, and I'm assuming that you're a somewhat established videographer, since that's who I really help on this channel. So your work is probably already excellent. And I'm also not going to show you how to run, ads that are confusing or, complex or expensive. I'm actually not going to show you any of these things to help you 10x your rates. What I'm going to help you do in this video to 10x your rates is how to become a video strategist. That is how you're going to 10x your rates. You're going to become a video strategist in addition to just a good old videographer. All right, so what do I mean by this? What is a video strategist, and why is becoming a video strategist going to enable you to 10x your rates? Well, simply put, a video strategist is someone who understands video strategy. So not only are you interested in creating pretty videos and in a cinematic deliverable, but you're more so interested, or in addition interested, in what that video is actually going to do for your clients. You're not only concerned with how to create the video itself and create it to the expectation and the standard that your client is hiring you to create it to do, but you're focused on how it's going to actually help them grow their business. And the reason why you can charge 10 times more as a video strategist as opposed to just being a videographer is simply because you're going to provide 10 times the value. You're going to learn how to help your clients make more money using video. That is a huge shift as opposed to just being the guy with the camera who can create the video for your clients. You unlock a whole new world of value that you are able to bring to the table by being interested in helping your clients actually make more money instead of just deliver the video to them that they might be asking for. Okay, so what are some just very simple, very practical steps right now that you can take to start making the transition from just videographer to video strategist? First, you need to learn how to ask your clients better questions that actually reveal their business problems that you're having, to which then you can reverse engineer using video. So instead of them asking questions like drone or no drone, 4K or 1080, S-Log3 or not, you want to ask them things like, what is their desired outcome from this video? Asking them what problems they're hoping this video is going to solve for their business that's going to allow them to make more money. A few problems that your videos might solve for your clients, because there's literally hundreds, could be increasing revenue, building an audience, nurturing an audience, creating training material, internal training type content, which costs companies lots of money every year to train their teams, improving client retention. So let's say a business charges monthly for a certain service. Maybe you could use video to help them retain more customers month over month, which could really end up being a lot of revenue for them. The list really goes on and on. But once you learn how to ask your clients better questions that surround the growth of their actual business and not just the videos themselves that you're creating for them, that's when you can really start to charge a lot for your work based off of value, the value that you're bringing to the table, aka value-based pricing. I talk about it all the time. I have another video on it. But you can now identify the actual problems you're solving, put a cost on what those problems are costing those businesses to not solve if you're still following me, and then you can put a cost on your videos to solve that problem. There's a lot to unpack here, so I'm trying to stay pretty high level, but let's just break it down into a simple example. So let's say you have a meeting with a client and they're interested in something like a brand story video. They just want a video that's going to help tell their story that they can put on their website, that they can send to potential customers to warm them up to eventually wanting to give them money and do business with them. Before being a video strategist, you might be thinking about, okay, how many days of production, how much editing is involved, how many people are we gonna need to shoot this thing, so on and so forth. And these elements are still something that you're gonna have to go into and cover and understand, but right now they're just not that important and they're not gonna help you charge 10x what you currently charge. So instead of just asking your clients about this stuff, now you're asking them, what are our objectives here? What kind of outcomes are you guys expecting to generate as a byproduct of doing this video? And now they start to reveal their real problems that are worth real money to solve. Maybe they say, oh, well, we want to use this to land more customers. Okay, great. Do you mind me asking how much each additional customer roughly is worth to this business? Just so I can understand kind of where you guys are coming from and what your goals are. Now let's say this company sells medical devices, for an example. And they tell you they sell these medical devices for about $5,000 each. And then they tell you they would love to double sales this year. So to that I would say, that's a pretty big goal. We can probably help you with that. Just curious, what do sales look like right now? So then they tell you, we sell about 100 units per year. So you do the quick math in your head, that's $500,000. Okay, so now you know that they're looking to double their revenue from $500,000 to $1 million in revenue this year. Now, this example might sound crazy, but I'm telling you guys, it's not. There are so many big companies out there that make a ton of money that you can have this level of impact on using video. Okay, so now you're helping them solve a $500,000 problem. What do you think the video that might at least even help contribute to meeting that goal, what do you think that video is worth to them? Or even better, you might want to ask them what they think that video or the value of that video is worth to them. So what you might have been stoked up here to charge about, let's say $5,000 for, because let's say this is only 2 days of shooting, 2 days of editing, and you're gonna shoot it yourself. So not many expenses here, not much work. You would have been stoked to charge $5,000 for this. Now, let's just 10x that. So that would be $50,000 because that's what I'm helping you guys do in this video. So now we're 10xing your rate. What you would have charged $5,000 as a videographer for, now you're thinking of charging $50,000 for. And with that $50,000 investment, you're helping them solve a $500,000 problem. So you're still only charging them 10% of what that goal they're trying to achieve is. So even at $50,000, you could argue that they're still getting an incredible deal. This is the power of video strategy. If you've never thought in this way and you've never thought about charging for your work based on the value you bring to the table versus just the time and the hours you're putting in, this should be absolutely blowing your mind right now, because when I kind of figured this out, learned about this kind of stuff through investing in myself and my own mentors, my mind was blown forever. And so using these concepts and switching from videographer to video strategist, that's how I was able to rake in well over, mid 6 figures per year, really only working a couple days a week in my own video agency. And so if you guys want to learn even more how this system works, even more how this stuff goes down, because there are so many steps involved to this whole business side of making a living, doing what you love, scaling your video business to 6 and 7 figures, I've linked a video right down below this video that's gonna go even more in depth into the whole step-by-step process that you can start taking to really start to scale up and make that transition into becoming more of a video strategist. So if you guys enjoyed this video, it at least opened your mind a little bit and your gears are turning and you just want to keep learning more, go down below this video, check out the training, and I really think you're going to enjoy it. See you guys in the next video.